Hello and welcome. So, this is Own Your Value. This is our first day, and we are just in the pre enrollment stage right now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have 5 trainings that are all about the physical, the commitments that you can make to yourself, like physically, to increase your value. And then we are going to have 5 live trainings where we go into all of the other elements. So we're going to do a week on mental, a week on emotional, a week on energetic, and a week on spiritual. So some of them are going to be more like a practice that I'm just going to jump on. I'm going to do the practice and I'm going to jump off so that it's easy for you to go back and reference to. Today, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about what we can do to do small little things to show ourselves that we are like honoring our body, honoring our temple around food specifically. And we'll do one on exercise as well. But I'm not giving you any dietary recommendations. I'm not telling you like what you should or shouldn't be eating. Instead, I actually want you to trust your intuition on this one. And my invitation for you is to look at something. And the thing is if this isn't resonating with you, you don't have to do anything related to food. But if there is something that you know that you've been wanting to do, or something that you have been wanting to like eat less of or eat more of, my invitation is for you to tune into your intuition, into your inner guidance, and to explore that. So what we're going to do when we are doing our accountability is we are going to have one thing per day that we do that is physical, just one. So that could be related to food. It could be related to exercise. It could be related to some other habit that you want to start creating. But that being said, it doesn't have to be the same thing every day. So maybe one day you're like, I don't want to eat any sugar all day, and you like check that off your list. But then maybe the next day you want to do a workout and you don't even worry about your diet. So it's not that we have to do the exact same thing every day. It's that we're building a habit of intentionally doing something for our physical body every single day. So I would love for you to share in the group. And if you're not part of Own Your Value, you can go to kateinparadise.com/value to join. But I would love for you to go into the group and to share with everyone, what is something that's been like kind of weighing on your heart. So I'm going to share just some things for myself that I was really wanting to do an anti-inflammatory diet. And I actually did one before this, which was one of the things that kind of inspired this whole course. Was I really want to be more intentional about doing things for me that increase my value and increase my perception of my own value. And so one of the things that I did was I went on an anti-inflammatory diet. Now, this was a very difficult thing. It was like I had to be very strict about what I ate. I was supposed to eat more of certain things and less of other things. And it was like very hard to go out to eat. It was like a very full-on thing. So I'm not even suggesting that, unless you know that you can do it. It's something I'd done before and you know that you want to put that time and energy in. But what I'm suggesting is something smaller. So something that I can think of that's smaller is caffeine. I know that when I have caffeine, more than just like a tiny bit, maybe like a tiny bit of like matcha or cacao, if I have more than that in my diet, that it can affect my sleep. And it can affect my energy, like it affects my adrenals. But sometimes I will go for like black tea. And so I've been drinking black tea more recently, just in like the past month or two, which I hadn't been for a while. I kind of fell off the wagon. And so I know that that's one of the things that's going to be on my list. And so what I want, you're creating your own list. We're also going to have our up checklist where you can see it's like some of the things I'm doing and some of the things that I'm like, not really suggesting, but inviting you, like maybe you want to do this too. We're going to have that a little bit further down the line, a little bit closer to September 8th when we're going to start our accountability. But for now, I just would love for you to feel into what are some things that you are wanting to maybe add or maybe take away from your diet that could be a potential pouring energy into your temple habit that you want to build. So, eating more greens, eating more whole foods, maybe it's eating more protein, whatever it is for you. Maybe it's eating less fried food, eating less sugar, eating less processed food, like things like this. It's either a takeaway or an add, but it can just be like one thing. So like if you were to go a whole day without eating something, like that could be like a check. You feel good about that. Or if you went a whole day and you were intentionally having like green things in your meals, like you had like a salad and you had like green vegetables or something like that. Like that could be something where you could check it off. And so I want you to think of the simplest things that you could do. Instead, we're not gonna do some crazy overhaul diet. We're not gonna do some crazy like detox, elimination, unless you know that you can do that. And that's really what you wanna use this space for, and use this space for the accountability and the motivation to do it. By all means, go for it. But are there things that you can start to think about? Because we're not starting until September 8th, but you can start to think about that are going to support you in making healthier decisions for your physical body. So this is the first area of the physical that I want to focus on is diet, because we are what we eat, and the vibration of the food that we're eating is so important. I am very intentional about where I source my food from. I get my food from, a local farmer's market or somewhere where I know that they're using sustainable practices. If I'm buying animal products, I know that they're following humane practices. So these things for me it's very, very important. And, when you are eating foods that are whole foods, that are full of energy and vitality, it is going to reflect in your skin, in your energy, in your mood. Everything is going to be changed. If you're eating a lot of things that are in packages and that are, even if it's only has a few ingredients, but somebody else packaged it for you, like a juice, instead of freshly squeezing a juice, you're going and buying a juice that came from concentrate, or a juice that has been pasteurized. This is much different. It is, they're taking the vitality and the energy out of the food. So really start to reflect. You can ask me questions. I'm obsessed with, healthy lifestyle habits, nutrition, all these things. So you can definitely ask me questions in the group. I will post this video in the group. I will also be creating a page where you can go and see all these videos and rewatch them whenever you want. And so lots of things here that are going to be being built up over this enrollment period to support you. If you want to invite a friend to be an accountability partner with you on this journey, please feel free to invite your friends. We are not officially starting until September 8th. So we have a lot of time to really build this community, make it strong, and give us time to really mentally get in the headspace where we know we can commit for 2 months of doing one small shift for our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health, our energetic health, and our spiritual health. So I will see you in the group. I will see you here tomorrow in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be really early Hawaii. So sorry, Hawaii, but it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I will be here, and we will be diving into some more habits that you can develop around your physical body. This video is specifically on food. So I want to hear from everyone, is there something that comes straight to mind? Is your intuition be yes, I know that I want to eat more of this. I know that I want to eat less of this. Please tell us in the group, and I will see you there. This is Kate in Paradise, and I see you shining.